right, here is the Atlantis. How exciting. Here, oh, there's my light. Lovely. So this is the box the Atlantis comes in. Very simple. Okay, raise the bar to new standards, next generation, blah, 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 blah. It says what it comes with. Yeah, there you go. That's it. You've got your scratch and check, all your authenticity stuff, those like groovy new Aspire, like holographic, stickers. That's fun. Okay, so, that is the box. This is the tank. Also in the box you will get a spare glass tank. It's in this like foam stuff, which is good. You'll get a spare glass tank. So awesome that it comes with this. I love that. And you will also get a spare head. Now this is the original one that I was using. Your spare head will come with like inside of a little like piece of plastic, but this is the original one that I was using, and I've since cleaned it, and it's now living in there. Okay, so let's put this out of the way, and let's look at the goods. All right, there she be. Comes with a drip tip, nice wide bore. Let's just start with that. Wide bore drip tip, humongous, lots of airflow. All right, we have nicely engraved, deeply engraved Aspire here. I kind of wish that that said Atlantis somewhere. Like it doesn't say anywhere on the tank Atlantis. I don't know. It would be cool if that said Atlantis, or maybe on this side or something. This is stainless here. Let's go over the airflow adjustments. So that is wide open. That's pretty much how I've been using it. And then we've got, this is your first setting. There's your second setting, so it's getting a little bit bigger. And then we've got, we're almost there to the biggest. And the biggest. And these do click into place and stay in place rather well. 510 connection. This tank, looks-wise, reminds me a ton of the Beyond Vape Silo. Just wanted to throw that out there. How to take it apart. You just hold the top and you unscrew the bottom. You do have a little gasket here. Your tank will come installed, pre-installed with a coil. Yes, these coil heads are huge. These are quite large. It says Aspire, 0.5 ohms, 20 to 30 watts. Okay, we have these huge juice hole openings here for your liquid to soak into your coil head. You've got a little bit of knurling here, which is nice for screwing and unscrewing. You do have, you can see the coil down in there. It is a large bottom vertical coil. You can see your filler material and a little screen. Okay? I'm going to show you guys how to prime this in just a moment. So here is the top and our glass section. Now to get this off, I just kind of do an unscrewing motion and it comes right out. No problem at all. This tank holds about 2.5 mLs of e-liquid. And it just, the glass section is held in there by these little teeth. There's a silicone grommet at the top as well. Now this chimney, it has been confirmed now that it is a chrome plated over brass. Okay, so that might bother some people. I've heard that they're coming out with a full stainless steel version soon. Just a rumor. I have no idea if that's true or not, but I've heard they're coming out. They're going to update it and make the whole thing stainless. So, just thought you'd like to know. Okay, let's put this back together and fill it. So we'll pop our tank in there. Nice and secure, very easy. I'm going to show you how to prime your coil head. I've got some Carnage. Yeah. My animal. It has basically become my all-day vape. So what I like to do since this is such a huge coil head, I like to put a couple drops in the top, avoiding the center, and kind of let that soak down a little bit. You're going to start to see it kind of soak down through. See if I can achieve this on camera. On camera, I will try. You can kind of see that juice there starting to soak through. It's soaked through on that side, starting to soak through over here as well. So I put in probably about 3 or 4 drops, maybe a little bit more in the top there, and it's now soaking its way down, making its way down into the coil head. So I definitely would recommend doing this on your first fill. If you have a brand new coil head, don't just let it soak normally. I just don't trust it. You don't want to burn these out either. Alright, so that's starting to get nice and saturated. Alright, let's install this into our base. Let's turn it. Okay, like that. Now we're going to fill the tank. I'm going to try Twisted's method. He said that if you pour it down the side, you can keep it going past the bottom of this like little crown here. I'm going to see if that will work. This is about a 60-65 VGE liquid, so let's see if I can defy physics. Just kidding. Okay, so I'm getting closer. Coolest video ever. Awesome. Okay, I think I'm almost at the top there. Okay, I'm going to continue to try filling this past where it makes sense to fill it, and we'll see if this works. Oh, so far so good, y'all. Avoiding the center. I cannot believe it's not going in. Avoiding the center airflow. Holy crap, it's working. Alright guys, it's official. Vaping with Twisted 420 is a genius. Look at that. Look, it's filled past. Oh, physics is cool, you guys. Okay. Look at that. Wow. Sorry, I'm like impressed. We're going to put the base on like this. He was able to get about over 2.5 mLs by filling it that way. So there you go. Stole it from Twisted. So I'm gonna screw this down until, see the holes right there? They're kind of centered, everything is tight. And we are full, you guys. And that is way more full than I got it before. So thanks, Twisted, for that filling recommendation. Very cool. Pop on our drip tip. So what I'm going to do, guys, is let this soak up for a few more minutes, and then we will take it up top and see how she vapes. Alright guys, this is my up close and personal thoughts about the Aspire Atlantis. Let's vape it. I have it here on the Sigelli 100 Watt Plus review coming very soon. I have this set to 35 watts on the widest airflow setting. These are these are lung hits for sure. So before I talk about the things that I like and the things that I don't like, I want to go through some safety issues with this tank. Okay, remember, these are 0.5 ohm coil heads. You are officially sub-ohming. So do not put this on, don't put it on an Ego battery. I did check this one. This is a Smoke Tech winder and it will not fire it. However, I did see in Todd's review of the Atlantis, he had a like little cheapy Ego battery and it did fire it. So don't put this tank on Ego batteries. Not safe. It will also not work on an iStick, don't try. It will also not work on like an MVP version 2, don't try. Just don't put it on any of that stuff. It won't work. I'll go into more in a second. Also, don't put it on a mechanical device that takes a hybrid connection, like, hold on, I have two right here. This is the Submariner. It has a hybrid connection. Your atomizer makes direct contact with your battery. This is the Shorty mod. This also has a hybrid connection. So don't use this on mechs that use hybrid connections. You will get a hard short. Okay? Be safe. Okay, also if you're using it on a mechanical mod, make sure, this is the Beacon. In fact, I'll just show you guys what it looks like on a mechanical, and we'll vape it like that, just so you can see what it looks like. If you're using it on a mechanical, make sure that you are using 18650 batteries. Don't use little 18350s. No sub-ohming on little batteries. Okay, let's vape safely. So this is what it looks like on the Beacon mod from Beyond Vape. Let's vape it. Freshly charged Sony VTC5. I'm getting, I did some math, I'm getting just under, if you take a voltage drop into consideration, I'm getting just under 30 watts with this, so it's good. It's good. Not great. Excuse me. I think any newer person would be totally satisfied with this vape, especially if they're using like, I don't know, like Aspire Nautilus, like the regular Aspire Nautilus tanks or Nautilus minis on a mechanical. This will definitely surprise your pants off, and you will definitely enjoy this vape. Okay, I'm going to put it back on the Sigelli 100 Watt Plus. So remember, guys, don't use little batteries. You are sub-ohming. Be safe. Okay, so my last thought about safety is, and this is just kind of like a practicality thing, you will need to use this either on a mechanical like I just showed you, or you'll need to use it on a more of a regulated high wattage box mod in order to get the best vape out of it. Some examples of mods this will work with well, like the Sigelli 100 Watt, the IPv3, or the IPv2, either way. The DNA 30 I think would be a pretty safe choice. DNA 40 mods, hexomes, it's going to work on really nicely. Yeah, so just remember, for me, this mod really begins, this tank really begins to shine right around 35 watts, and that's where I've mainly been vaping it at. 35 watts, once again.